It was a magic performance from the men in maroon, but it was also a magic prediction for Son of Scotland. I said Hearts would win 3-0, and we did win 3-0. I said Celtic would draw. They did draw. We're top of the table, and we're looking down on all 11 other clubs in the Scottish Premiership. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. It finished today in the capital. Hearts 3, Falkirk 0, Hearts 16 points out of 18, Hearts top of the table, Hearts scoring goals for fun, 15 goals now in 6 games. We are firing on all cylinders. We've scored almost double the amount of goals of Celtic, and we don't look like slowing down any time soon. And also, you want to talk about goals? Lawrence Shankland, he broke records today for goals. He became the highest goal scorer in the SPFL era with 163 goals, taking him above Rory McAllister. So, shout out to Lawrence Shankland, 163 goals. Not all of them coming for Hearts, but a lot of them coming for us. And I hope that he gets many more for us going forward. But coming into this game, I knew we needed to win. I knew that if we want to at least be in some form of title fight, if we want to at least look like challengers for this league, these are the games you need to be winning. And these are the games you need to be winning, in my opinion, pretty comfortably. And that is what we did in the end. A great opening goal from Kizaridis, got past 2 players, came in from the left-hand side, maybe a bit fortunate to get past the first man, but he done a nice touch there, spun around, almost like a Sedan roulette spin, but not quite as good. But he still came away with the ball. Then he sidesteps past the captain, I think it was it Donaldson? Or maybe he plays for Dundee and I'm just making up names at this point. But he gets past the Falkirk captain and then he just unleashes a shot right into the top right-hand bins. And honestly, you could not get much better than this. And then we score again, this time with Shankland just out-muscling the Falkirk defender. They're trying to play it for the back. Shankland ain't having it. He just bulldozers the centre-back out the way. And I thought this was just, Shankland using his body. However, with referees, sometimes they give fouls. They look for any excuse sometimes to give a foul or to prevent a goal or to give a penalty or whatever. And I almost thought that they were going to rule this off, but it was a good goal. It was just shoulder to shoulder. Shankland using his strength, using his brain cells, I don't know, but he used his body, and yeah, he picked up the ball and he took a shot from outside the box. He didn't need to close down the gap because he had confidence and ability, and he knew that, here, I'm Lawrence Shankland, I've got accuracy, I can hit this, I can drill this, keep it low from outside the box, and I'll put it past Scott Bain. And that's exactly what he did. He made Bain feel the pain. And then in the second half, just the Falkirk thought they were going to get back into the game, try and keep it at 2-0, see if they can sneak a goal. Wasn't going to happen. Corner comes in. Craig Halkett, he's always injured, but the only thing he did here was injure the Falkirk goal difference. Jumps up, bang, header, back of the net, 3-0, and we've seen the game out from this point. Could we have won by more than 3-0? I mean, maybe, but could Falkirk have had a goal in there somewhere? Yeah, why not? Falkirk are a decent side. I do think they will struggle, and I do fear for them in terms of relegation. I think they could potentially go down. At the start, I thought Dundee were going to be shite, and they still kind of are shite, but I thought Dundee were going to be worse than they actually are. And I also expected Motherwell to really struggle, but it turns out they're really fucking good, so what do I know? But yeah, I think that Falkirk will be in a relegation battle. They play good football, but they concede quite a lot of goals, so they could be in trouble. But we're not in trouble, guys. We're sitting at the top of the table, and we're looking down. We need to get our binoculars out to try and see Aberdeen at the bottom of the table. 1 point, no goals for Jimmy Phelan. I said that Hearts are better than Aberdeen. I said it last season, everybody laughed. Oh no, Aberdeen's got a far superior squad. We've won this, we've won that. Sir Alex Ferguson, European Cups, the 80s and all this bullshit. Aye, well, where's that now? Where's that? You want to talk about the 80s? It'll be another 80 years, I think, before Aberdeen score a goal. Yous are fucking shite, and we're good. We're sitting at the top. So yous are bottom, we's are top. Life is great. It's awesome being a Hearts fan right now. Next week, we've got to beat Hibs. Edinburgh Derby, beat Hibs, and then we can truly feel alive. And I also think there's a chance Celtic could drop points next week too, so next week's massive. And I can see a lot of scenarios playing out. Hibs could beat us. We've got to be honest. They've got the ability to. They're a good side. There's a world where we lose to Hibs and Celtic beat Motherwell and then we go a point behind them. That could happen. But I also think there's a world where we beat Hibernian and Celtic drop points, or maybe even lose against Motherwell, because Motherwell's been really good this season. They've played some really good football, and Celtic are struggling to score goals. I can see a world next week. It's not like there's one result where you're guaranteeing a win. I think both games could go either way. Obviously, I think we're favourites to beat Hibs, and I would say that Celtic are favourites to beat Motherwell, but I think it will be close, and we could maybe lose our position at the top of the table next week, or we could maybe strengthen it to 4 or 5 points. And you know what? I think Celtic going to drop points next week, and I'm going to go with us to win and Celtic to drop 4-point lead at the end of next week. That's what I'm going for, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Maybe a bit carried away. Maybe I shouldn't be doing predictions a week away, but fuck it. We'll see what happens. I'm no worried about it. We're playing well. We'll continue to play well. We'll continue to score goals. Things are looking good. It's great being a Hearts fan right now. Till next time, peace.